It's time for this week's edition of Ask Ellen, the very woman herself alongside. Tonight, a viewer wants to know, Ellen, is that old saying, drought begets drought, actually true?
Yeah, it actually is.
Whoa,
this
right
is
off the
a new
bat.
one. Yes. Yeah, we'll just give you the answer. Thanks for joining us. No, I'm just kidding. Let's show you why, just really quickly. So we've been dealing with drought this season, and as the National Weather Service reported, this has been the most significant drought for our area since 2012, which is also just a huge year for dry conditions. But dry ground makes it really hard for incoming storms to survive. Huh. So when you already have drought forming, it becomes like this almost negative feedback loop. It just makes it really hard for incoming storms to make a dent. So why does this happen? Think about it with me. If we have dry air that's hovering right above the surface, then as rain falls to the surface, it has to travel through that dry air, and a lot of it gets eaten up. So a lot of those raindrops evaporate on the way down, and then we're robbed of that rain before it even hits the ground. In addition to that, when it's dry outside, our plants try to keep as much moisture as possible inside. In fact, corn will fold its leaves when it's dry outside, so it won't release as much moisture into the air. So when you have a drought, all of those plants that usually help to fuel showers and storms keep the moisture to themselves. Oh. So storms just technically don't get as strong when they roll over West Michigan or drought-prone areas because they're not getting recharged by some of that surface vegetation. So it changes the tide. Frequent little systems won't do it. We need a big soaker system or an entire pattern change in order to turn the tide. Now, luckily, Duncan, as we've been mentioning, we saw that huge soaker last night.
Yes.
We're kind of hoping that this might be a turn in the tide. So this week's Ask Ellen was yes. Is the adage, does drought beget drought, true? Yes.
They don't cover that in the water cycle song in the 3rd grade.
They
That's
sure
the
don't.
extent of my understanding.
It's okay. I'll be writing some teachers. I'll be like, we really got to include. No, I'm just kidding.
And it connects to last week, the fall foliage, hopefully also helped by some rain.
Yeah, definitely. Hoping.
Crossed. All right. Thanks, Ellen. See you tonight, 10 and 11.